You were kind of.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yes, all right. 7:06, so your motion to go in open. Tara, second by Brendan. 7:06, the time is 7:06. Alrighty. Action determining closed session, there was none. Oh, I'm sorry, so sorry. All those in favor? Aye. Sorry.
And there was.
Yes.
Was it? Okay, so there was, just kidding, there was an action determined in closed session. And the discussion was for the superintendent's contract, which will be extended, for another 2 years. So, yay! Yay! All right. Recording of this meeting is being made and shall be kept for 30 days as a public record. Please stand for the pledge of allegiance. All right, right hand over your heart, ready to begin?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, roll call. I am here. Mario's here. Bob is here. Adrian's here. Brandon is here. And our speaker is not here today. Okay, so I want to hear a motion to approve the agenda with the changes to item 8 in general. Instead of the date being a Tuesday, it's actually a Thursday. So June 6th is a Thursday, not a Tuesday. And then
Yeah, it's not what you did.
okay. Do I hear a motion?
I'll make a motion for the changes.
Motion by item. That should be Thursday. So sorry. Motion by Chair, second by Vince Sweat. All in favor? Aye. Okay. Reports and communications. Classified employees of the year. Leanne and.
Okay, one more minute. It's shaking.
We're supporting you. We're giving you support.
They're walking out.
Big churros. No, I'll stand all over here.
Well, good evening, everyone. This is one of my favorite board meetings of the year, where we're recognizing our classified employees of the year. These were nominees from their school sites, and we're just happy to support them. I feel like the classified are often overlooked in their positions, but the reality is they are the first ones there in the morning to turn on the lights, open the doors. The last ones to leave, so they're turning off those same lights, locking those same doors, and they are having they're taking our students to and from school. We're feeding them, helping them with their IT, helping them in class as paraeducators, and everything in between. So, like I said, this is my favorite board meeting, so we can recognize just a few of these classified employees. So, I know not everyone is here that was designated an award. So, if you are here, when I say your name, just come up. Or be sure to shake everyone's hand and everything. All right. So, the first awardee we have is from transportation. It's Jeffrey Logan. So. still should have our name said. From West Park is Chris Ojeda. Third is from Roseman Elementary. This is Sabine Kusma.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, I appreciate this so much, thank you.
There's a little few bucks.
They didn't shake hands at their home box.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you so much. James.
Next up from Tropical Middle School, Mr. Shalons.
Congratulations.
Thank you for your authority.
Next up from the high school is Hannah McVeigh.
Thank you.
Thank you for your work. Thank you for your
Also not present, but are not only for alternative education, but for the district as a whole, Rosie Solano was selected as classified of the year. Like I said, it's nice to give you awards. We wish we could just give you more and more stuff, but I hope you understand how much you are appreciated, not only by the people in this room, but the students that you serve, the parents, the rest of the community, the admin that are here to support you, the admin that aren't here to support you, CSEA proper with Mary and RTA, because without you guys, this work would not get done. So thank you all.
Appreciate it. He's
Thank you. Thank you. Good night. Thank you.
RTA report.
I got a text, I have. All right, well, they all left, but congrats to all the classified employees. Yeah, you're appreciated. We need to. Thank you, thank you. Right now, the CAPS testing is either about to happen or is happening. I know I'm working, getting those final details. We're doing some essays this week, next week. Just trying to do everything I can. And, congrats to Barbara for her extension. We had another very productive meeting last week, and I've enjoyed working with her. All right. Otherwise, no real speech. All right.
Thank you, sir. CSEA report.
I'm with him, I'm dipping out.
Yeah.
We had a meeting with both Paul, Robert, and Barbara this week. They seem pretty productive, just waiting on some communication and discussed we're getting ready to roll into negotiations next August. So, and again, congratulations to all the classified of the year and for the district of the year. We do definitely appreciate all the work.
Thank you. Our student board members are here today.
But we have her
Do
report.
we have a report? Okay.
Do you want to read it or you want me to? It's,
Is it a lot?
it's a 2-pager in a sentence.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Do you want me to read the whole part right here?
Starts right there. Goes
Right here, okay. Unfortunately, I couldn't be at the board meeting because I'm receiving several scholarships at a banquet in Bakersfield this evening. So I'm submitting my report to be read for me. So currently at West Park from Mr. Holmes, we started state testing. Our students who have perfect attendance during state testing will be able to have a movie and popcorn. 4th and 5th grade students will participate in an assembly this Friday. The 4th graders assembly is California Alive, and the 5th grade students assembly is America Alive. A big thank you to Jody Feinstein for organizing this event for the 4th and 5th grade students at RES and West Park. Our 5th grade students will be taking a field trip to Tropico to see their new school. Our kindergarten classes are participating for their end of year performance. Mrs. Jones and Mrs. Morris's 1st grade classes will also be putting on a performance at the end of the year. This is news to me. My daughter's in one of those classes right there, so good to know. Thanks. Alrighty, so at Rosen Elementary School for Mr. Adams, RAS had 2 outstanding competitors participate in the Kern County Oral Language Competition in Bakersfield on Saturday. Audrey Miranda and Aubrey Perez gave a moving performance of I'll Always Love You by Hans Willem. Dr. Mendez was so impressed with their performance, he has asked them to present to the school board soon. We are proud of their hard work. Congratulations, guys. PTA has been very active with our students. They did a bingo for books activity, a movie night, and will be sponsoring the art show on the 10th and the end of year dance. 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade students and teachers are all engaged in the testing process. Summer school signups are underway, and we are looking forward to a strong finish for this school year. All right, the high school drama. Last week, one of the board members was asking about drama and the upcoming play. That was me. The spring musical Willy Wonka Jr. is opening next Wednesday at 7 p.m. It will be performed from May 8th through the 10th, and then at 2 p.m. on May 11th. Tickets are $5 for students and SKUSD staff members, and I feel for the public it's $10. Is that correct?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay, and then what about kids? Like, what if you have like a small child?
I'm sure they'll let them in free.
Okay. You guys heard that.
Yeah.
All right, the cadet corps has several events coming up, including summer encampment training this weekend, a change of command on May 22nd, and state assembly tour meeting with Tom Lackey on May 28th. FFA, the Antelope Valley Kiwanis Junior Livestock Auction was last Wednesday, and the Roseman FFA chapter members auctioned off their animals and were recognized for several awards in showmanship and market. 4 of our members were recognized as master showmen, and 2 members received grand champion for their animals. We had 15 pigs, 2 goats, 3 lambs, and 1 steer raised and sold by our livestock team. I would like to give a special thank you to Mario for attending the auction and supporting the team. Thank you. Basketball. Girls basketball will have their CIF rings delivered by the end of the month. That's nice. The athletes are really excited to get them, I bet. Big old rings on their finger. The Bakersfield Californian recognizes athletes in all sports after the end of year season. They poll the Bakersfield coaches on who they think are the area's most deserving athletes. And this year, we have some good recognition. Ariel King was recognized as basketball Bakersfield first team all-area player. Brianna Williams, Kylie Perez, Nadia Belandez, Abigail Cordoza, and Jamie Dietz were recognized as honorable mentions on the Bakersfield All-American team. Baseball and softball. Baseball, varsity had a great game with first place Bishop yesterday, losing 5-4 in the 7th inning. Gavin Ament pitched a great game. JV lost their first league game to Bishop. We are still hoping to have a chance to get to the playoffs. 4 seniors were chosen for the Larry Lake All-Star Game, possibly the last game at Jethawk Stadium on June 2nd. Andrew Jordan Campbell, Adrian Cruz, and Connor Hale. Senior night for both baseball and softball will be next week against Kern Valley. Flag. RHS Flag had their last competition last Saturday at Eastside High School, and they had major improvements in their scores to wrap up their season. Updates from Mr. Nonaman. Ashlyn Wacuse, thank you. Wacuse was selected for the CHP scholarship. Adrian Arano was awarded a $500 scholarship through BigFuture.com. There is a summer paid internship available through Golden Queen Mining Company for graduating seniors who have enrolled in college for the fall. Students can see Mr. Nonaman for an application or for more information. Parent and Community Center. The Parent and Community Center is closed this week and will reopen Monday, May 6th. I enjoyed attending Mrs. Mitchell's CAST meeting last Thursday and look forward to continuing work with them. Madison is gone now. Okay. Thank you, Madison. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. CBO report, Mr. Irving.
All right, not quite as verbose, but construction continues. I believe I have pictures of Tropico. These are from not last week, but the week before, because the wind last week was a little bit intense to have a drone in the air.
Yeah.
So let me point at things so that you can understand how, what we're looking at. So I'll stand over here. Obviously, new classroom building. That's easy peasy. We have the 3 restroom buildings further to the west. And then along the perimeter is the walking track with exercise stations for exercise equipment up here and then down towards the south. This was, obviously in the middle of them putting the sod down for the field, so everything that is now filled in with grass, as well as up by the basketball courts. You can kind of tell there's something over here. This is the lane and the I'm gonna say sandbox, but for the long jump. But with and there's gonna be grass around that as well, so it's not nice grass field and then just barren landscape right to the north of it. We can tie it in together. So that's the way Tropico is looking. And then the next slide is a slightly closer up view of what the sod looks like. And obviously still work in progress as they lay it down. And so.
Oh, I see them. Yeah. I like that.
Oh, and then you can see the guardrails, and then there's a bit of stamped concrete that runs along it. It's a reddish color to tie in with the roof, and hopefully, give it some aesthetic appeal that beautifies the campus as part of new work instead of brand new building, and then the rest of the area looks like the lot adjacent. Apparently, kids don't want to play in the tumbleweeds. But, anyways, that is the construction update. I don't have any audits happening this week, so it's pretty good week for me in that regard. It's been super fun month of those, and next big thing for us as we get closer to the end of the month is governor's budget proposal for the May revise, and then zeroing in and figuring out what exactly does end of this year, beginning of next year look like, and working with Dan and the cabinet and the LCAP committee on zeroing in on what does the finalized LCAP look like in terms of goals and actions, as well as what the budget for that is going to be. So that is it for me.
Thanks, sir. Okay, Assistant Superintendent of Instruction and Curriculum, Dr. Mendez.
Okay, good evening, everyone that joins us in person and online. Congratulations to our classified team members on their recognitions and everything that they do for us, for the students, the community, for the parents. So we appreciate them, and also congratulations to them for their recognitions. I had a chance to attend the oral language, the county oral language festival at Stone Creek Junior High in Bakersfield. That was on Saturday. And we had 6 students that attended that made it to finals. So they were students that initially presented at the local event, then the regional in Mojave, and then they made their way over to finals. Okay, so we had 2 students from the elementary, Aubrey Perez and Audrey Pineda Miranda. And from the middle school, we had Maggie Price and we had Marissa Robles. And then we also had Esteban Yanes and John Marquez. Esteban Yanes and John Marquez took second place. And in terms of it was a serious duo, and they obtained second place in the countywide finals. And we also want to congratulate our other students for participating and making it to finals. It was very competitive and very exciting at the same time to see they're competing against other districts, other school sites across the county. Okay, so that was the oral language. I do have a copy of the program here. I'm going to pass it down if you'd like to take a look at the program there. I've also been working with Avid and Solution Tree to work on the proposed contracts for the upcoming year. We've been looking at dates. That way, how this year we've been working with Solution Tree where we have our associates going to the school sites. So it's time for looking at the contract for the following year, housing dates and so forth. So we'll have more information at our next board meeting regarding that, as well as our Avid contracts as well. Okay, so we've been working on that. And then Mr. Torres and I, and also teachers from Abraham Lincoln, have been attending the Literacy Coach and Reading Specialist Educator Training online. We've now attended session 6, is our most recent session. And we've been looking at root cause analysis and so forth. This is a series of trainings that is offered through Sacramento County Office of Ed. It is online, and there's different hubs in different counties. So that's our most recent training that we've attended. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, Dr. Mendez.
You're welcome.
Okay, Assistant Superintendent of Special Education and Public Personnel, Ms. Taylor.
Hello, everybody, and thank you for being here this evening. I too want to congratulate all of the classified employees of the year. Having been a teacher at the high school for approximately 10 years, I can say wholeheartedly that my paraeducators definitely made me a more successful teacher. So I greatly appreciate all that they do. We had our Special Olympics field day and color run this past Saturday. It was very successful. We had a lot of happy participants. I would like to thank 2 of our board members, Mr. Vincelette and Mr. Ploy, for attending and supporting our program. And let's see. Basically, it was just a great day. We're looking forward to expanding our event in the future and hopefully getting more community members involved. And that's it for me today.
Thank you. Associate Superintendent of Human Resources, Mrs. Hargis.
Great, I just wanted to say congratulations to all of our classified of the year. Congratulations on those awards and for all your hard work. Congratulations to Madison. She's getting some scholarships this evening. That always helps as you're heading off to college. We're busy in HR filling our open positions, but we are looking forward to our next board meeting. We're going to be continuing our celebrations with, on the 15th, we'll be celebrating our retirees and presenting our years of service pins for all of our staff members. And mark your calendars because our retiree reception is going to be at Roseman Elementary School on May 29th from 4 to 6 p.m.
Thank you. 29.
29.
Okay, superintendent's report, Mrs. Haynes.
Thank you, Madam President. I just want to say, I want to celebrate all of our classified staff because not just our recipients of the Classified of the Year awards, because if you work at a school site, you know that they are the thread that holds us together, no matter where we are, whether we're at a site or if we're at the district office. We could not function without our classified staff, but in saying that, I want to congratulate those who were selected by their peers at the sites for this award. I want to give a shout out and inform everybody that Ms. Fallon Mitchell, our grant coordinator, found out, I think it was yesterday, that there is a West Coast Community School Grant Conference that's coming up in June. The last one we attended was in New York. This June, there's one being held in LA. And it's very exciting news because we've only really had our grant, the funding of our grant. I mean, we knew we got the grant, but then it took them literally months to fund the grant. Fallon will be a presenter at this conference, and she will be presenting on the everything that she's doing and her committee is doing for the communities to build community schools in Southern Kern. So just wanted to give a shout out to her for that. That's exciting. Hopefully, those of us who are attending will get to hear her presentation. We are in testing, as you heard from Madison's report. And I want to say I've heard from many of the administrators and the parents are doing an excellent job getting the kids there on time. They're being, they're ready to go. They know they're headed into testing, and I just want to say thank you to our parents, and please, we're far from being finished, so keep up that good work. It is important for us for multiple reasons to test our students so we can assess what kind of programs we have and what changes we might need to make the following year to improve student learning. So thank you, parents, for working with us on that. I also want to give a shout out to Mr. Jim Johnson, our athletic director at Roseman High. We are getting a new gym floor there, and I saw the artwork for that yesterday, and I think everyone's going to be really, really pleasantly surprised. It's very nice. Still has that road runner in the middle, but it's got some extra little additional things on it. So I want to just say thank you, Jim, for working on creating and making sure that artwork is something that I think the community and the school will enjoy. Did you work on that as well, Mr. Bajnath?
The artwork?
Yes.
I believe so.
You believe so. Dave, let me thank you, Mr. Bajnath, for also, I apologize, I wasn't sure, so please accept my apology. Speaking of Mr. Bajnath, I did get and you heard me talk about it a couple of weeks ago, that the WASP visiting team was at Roseman High, and I felt like we would get a favorable report, but you can never really say for sure until you actually see that report in black and white. And I did get the report, and it was quite favorable. So, Mr. Bajnath, let me thank you and your entire staff and your WASP committee, your parent committee, everybody, because rather substantial report, and kudos to that whole team. WASP is very important, so we're always glad that when we see a good report. And last but not least, you'll see this little guy right here. Speaking of Madison getting her scholarships, we want to congratulate her for that. But every once in a while, Southern Kern gets this chicken. And what does this chicken mean? Don't laugh, Carmen. You'll be getting out your wallet next. Okay, this is a practice that the Antelope Valley School Board Association has. All of the funds from the chicken from one dinner meeting to another goes to the foundation at Antelope Valley Community College, and they use this money to give away scholarships. I can tell you because I happen to be there, Antelope Valley College Foundation gave away $250,000 a week ago Friday. So we're not doing that well yet, I can just say, but I'm optimistic. I have to turn it in the latter part of May. So if you've got $quarter, $1, $5 for you, Mr. Bajna, tens with lots of zeros. Please come on up and help us out. So I'll end with that, Madam President.
Thank you very much. Okay. Board member communications, I'm gonna throw it down to you, Adrian.
I just want to say it's very warm. So I don't know if it's anyone else. It's like, it's warm. So thank you everyone for joining us and everyone online as well. Just to echo everyone, congratulations to the classified employees and everyone else that was not receiving an award tonight. We still thank you as well. Congratulations to Ms. Gaines on your session, an additional 2 years. I look forward to continuing to work with you.
Thank you.
And good luck to all the school sites because I know the testing has started and I hope that goes smoothly for all of you. It's going to be a long one. Yeah, that's it. Actually, about the color run, I was wondering, I go online to try to find the events that are happening around, like if I didn't have kids in the community, how do I know what is taking place at the high school? Or, I couldn't find anything about the color run aside from the emails that we receive on the board. So I don't know how we can get it out there or get it on the sign. Yes, marquees.
I think they were on some of the school site marquees.
It was on the marquee.
And, but I like the suggestion of putting it on the website as well, or.
Yeah, because, going on our main, like the SKUSD site, there's like a Twitter, I think, but it hasn't been updated for a long time. So I think we need to look into that. Just so we can get more people to participate, if anyone in the community wants to do that, that would be great. And yeah, that's it. We're just getting close to the end of the school year, so everyone continue to show up and be present and work towards that. We have a couple more weeks to go.
Thank you. Mr. Coy.
Of course, congratulations to the classified staff that won the awards, and everyone is very appreciated. But yes, good job on winning those awards. The Special Olympics was fantastic. Good job to the Special Education Department and their team. There were a lot of great people out there, and the kids really had a good time. I had a good time as well. And I also wanted to just say congrats to Mr. Bajnev, actually, because I saw that your ethnic studies have been approved by UC for A through G, so that's fantastic. Not only did we get an ethnic studies committee put together and selected criteria before the state required us to, but now it's approved for A through G, so great job. That's all I have.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Vince Lett.
Gee, thanks. Sorry, folks, I don't have too much of a voice. Congratulations to all the classified winners tonight, but doesn't mean that we don't appreciate all the classified folks. We do. They all do fantastic work. Cheryl, does the color run. I was there, I had a lot of fun. I managed to escape getting the colors, but I have pictures to prove that I didn't with the staff. which blackmail, right, Cheryl?
Absolutely.
And I'll be gone from the 13th through the 22nd. I'm heading to a little mini vacation to celebrate my wife's and I 55th wedding anniversary. It's a little early, but so you won't see me for that period of time. Unfortunately, though, you guys get a lot of expulsion. Sorry, I'm gonna miss those.
Thank God.
That's all I have.
All right, Mario?
Congratulations again to all the classified. They are the backbone of our district. They repair, they fix, they clean, anything that needs doing other than teaching. And some of them are teachers or assistants, I guess you'd call them paraeducators. They're assistants, okay? They really help out. I mean, it's, if you get a chance to go to the special events, I did go to the fair auction for the FFA, and very impressed with their showmanship. And for those who do not know what that is how they present their animal at the fair. They get judged on what the animal looks like, how it behaves during the show, and if they have to parade it around, they have to get it to stand correctly. So all of that goes into, so if you have an uncooperative animal, that could knock you down really fast in a hurry. And of course the auction, where they get to sell their animals and hopefully made a profit. So they can learn that you have to buy it, feed it, care for it, and there's a profit at the end of it. Oh, great. Sometimes it's you feed it, you buy it, you care for it, and you've lost a lot of money on it. So they get to learn both sides of it. So luckily I was able to help out. They did well.
Did you buy an animal?
Yes,
Ooh, how many?
just one.
Just one this year.
Big or?
It was Madison's sister.
It was her sisters or was
Her sisters.
Okay.
You know, Madison's book, Madison's higher.
Oh, okay.
That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, they left, so I'm not gonna tell them congratulations, I'll tell you. I know, I mean, like, you know, thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you all for being here, everybody watching. What did I want to say? Congratulations to the students of the oral language. And I did read your report, Mr. Adams. I feel like you said that your students are really liking all the oral language, the spelling bees, all the extra things that are going on. I wanted to offer myself up to you, Mrs. Atkinson, if you need a chaperone for your achiever trips, let me know.
Please, chaperone.
Yeah.
Give me the details.
Yes,
Thank you.
whatever you need. Did you get those artichokes, Nino?
I did, thank you.
Okay, did you get seeds from them yet?
Yes,
Okay, it's laborious, right?
very.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. The kids are testing. I don't know. We got 23 days left. Let's just finish strong and be there for the kids. Come to work. I know it's harder than them, but come on. The kids got to be there, so you guys got to be there too. Okay. Other than that, thank you guys. Thank you guys all. You guys are amazing. And any reports from subcommittee communications?
Yeah, I've got something. Principals, assistant principals are here. Would you make sure, because I learned over the weekend that there's a couple areas that don't have communications. I already discussed it with Mr. Wexler, so he's aware. But it'd probably be a good idea to make sure that you have there, because if we have a lockdown and they don't have the communication, guess what happens? You may have kids running around. So if you would, please make sure, as we're installing the new equipment, that every place has. Okay. And that's all.
What communications do you mean?
So that way they know the bells, so they have a phone, whatever it takes they need for communication of what's going on within that school.
All right, thanks.
Robert took my thunder. He showed pictures.
Sorry.
That just backs up what you're saying, that's just like your evidence right there.
I figure every week that, like, oh yeah, construction's happening, at least not face to face, well, add to it.
That's great. I love those pictures. They're really good. And the cafeteria's going along. And there's just a lot of raw wood out there. And a lot of trenches being filled. Luckily, they're all full. And not with water now.
Yeah.
This has been dry enough so they can actually compact everything like it's supposed to be. That's it. That's it.
Thank you, sir. Any comments from the public?
None.
None, okay. Consent items A through E. Any questions? Concerns or any approvals?
That's it this time.
Do I hear a motion?
Make a motion.
Motion by Terry.
Second.
Second by Vince Lett. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, general approved to change board of trustees, Wednesday meeting of, June 5th to Thursday, June 6th, 2024. Mrs. Gaines.
Basically, you just read what it is, thank you. I have not missed a board meeting in my 5 years, but I would not be able to be here on June 5th, and I would like very much to be at the board meeting. My grandson graduates, and kind of hard to say, can't be there to see him graduate. So, if we can, if the board would agree to move it one day back.
I have a quick question. Do we have any graduations on that Thursday?
It's Tropicos, but they're early.
You guys are, it starts at 10, right?
10.
Okay. Okay.
On Thursday?
Yes. Wednesday.
It's on Wednesday, the
The
fifth. It'll be during the
not-
day, it's during
They
the
don't have
school
it.
day, on the fifth.
On the 5th?
Yes, on the fifth.
Okay. I think that, you guys trying
Yeah,
to.
So we don't have one on Thursday then?
No.
No,
Yeah.
our last day of school is Wednesday, June 5th.
That's what I thought.
Yes, yes, it's on Wednesday. We're trying to make it easy for you guys.
All right.
I'll
Do we have a motion to approve?
I'll make the motion.
Approve the, motion by Tara, second by Vince Lett. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much.
No.
Thank you, board.
No problem. Item B, oh my gosh. B, approval of the award of the contract with American Modular Systems, Inc. for the addition of 5 pre-K and TK classrooms at West Park Elementary School.
Buildings.
Buildings, what did I say? Classroom buildings at West Park Elementary School. And the amount of $5,232,000. Mr. Irving.
Alrighty, so as part of state facilities funds, Southern Kern was awarded $10.9 million for the construction of kinder and preschool classrooms at West Park. The first part of any of planning and everything else is getting buildings designed, and the cheapest way to do this is with the modular, same as we've done at RES in the past, and they're currently doing at Tropico. AMS was the only company that walked that submitted the bid. So without going forward with this, the architects don't have any foundation to fully flesh out what the plans are to move forward to submit to DSA and CVE for further approval before they RFP goes out for a contractor to then, bid on doing that work.
Just to clarify,
Yes.
we approved the awarding of this contract to American Modular. If for some reason we do not go forth with the project, in other words, if for some reason the funding doesn't come through, we are not liable for the entirety of this contract.
Correct, yes, sorry.
I just wanted
Yes.
that out there just so.
Yeah,
the
sorry,
public
yeah.
knows.
Yeah, so if something happens, a bid for the work itself comes in way over and we can't, proceed any further. We are not on the hook for $5.2 million. And then we also don't have classrooms simultaneously. So, yes.
Okay, just wanted to.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you, Mario.
Thank you. With that being said, I will make a motion to approve this contract.
Motion by Gutierrez,
Second.
second by Vince Let. All in favor? Aye. Okay, curriculum and instruction, third reading review and approval of the school plan for student achievement for Roseman High Early College campus. Mr. Bosch. Did I skip ahead?
No, you're right. Yeah, Mr. Bada, there is no changes from the original reading, correct?
No changes.
That's good enough.
Do I hear a motion
Make a
to?
motion to approve.
Motion by Gutierrez,
Second.
second by Vince Let. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, Abraham Lincoln Independent Study, Mr. Torres.
No changes to the original reading.
Do I hear a motion to
Make a
approve?
motion.
Motion by Gutierrez, second by Vince Let. All in favor? Aye. Okey dokey, Rare Earth High School, Mr. Torres.
No changes to the original reading.
Okay, do I hear a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Brendan, second by Vince Let. All in favor? Aye. For Tropical Middle School, Mrs. Atkinson.
No changes to the original reading.
No changes. Do I hear a motion? Motion by Vince Let, seconded by?
I'll second.
I beat you.
Sorry,
Oh, you
Mario
did.
did beat you. Second by Gutierrez, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, for Roseman Elementary School, Mr. Adams.
There is no changes to the content of the plan. The only change that was made from the last reading to now was the membership. Membership was updated.
Okay.
Members of the site council, specifically the parents.
Okay,
Thank
It's
you.
updated.
so it's been updated, okay.
I will accept that.
Okay, motion by Gutierrez to accept with update, second by Vince Let. Brendan, all in favor? Aye. Okay, and for West Park Elementary School, this is a Met. No changes to the original. All right, do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Vince Let,
Second.
second by Mr. Foy, all in favor? Aye. Okay, and person, let me just make sure I'm good. Okay, personnel items, Mrs. Hargis.
I ask you to approve section A as written.
Section A as written.
I'll make a motion to accept. Section
All right, motion by Gutierrez, second by Brendan, all in favor? Aye. Okay, so for items, personnel items B through F, we are tabling these items at this time until,
Further analysis.
further analysis. So these items B, C, D, E, and F, we'll table that to have to vote on that, right?
Make a motion.
Do I hear a motion to table items B through F?
So made.
Second.
All right, for Gutierrez and Vince Let, table those items, all in favor?
Aye.
Oh, gosh. Make a motion to adjourn.
7:56.
Motion by Cuthbert, seconded by Brendan, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 7:56.
Seconded.
Ooh.